Hello, thank you for clicking this video, and hopefully you'll stay with me on this journey. Hopefully it's a successful journey. Just wanted to sort of start off by saying, been active pro wrestler for 20 years now, on and off, still quite green at times. But yeah, sort of nearing the end of my career. It's hit my 40s now, so sort of time to wind down. Got a young family, love to pieces, and yeah, just want to show them the journey, and when I'm a bit older and they're older as well, they can see hopefully dad and still relatively in his prime, not an old man beat up. But yeah, just I'd like to start off by just explaining my timeline. So 2004 in January, there was a local show in Southampton, and I emailed the promoter Anton Green and just asked if he done any sort of wrestling training, and he sort of didn't at the time, and he said just come to the show, and before we set up the ring we do a few bumps, which I'd done. Turned up, absolutely loved it, felt sore as hell the next day. Kept in contact with Anton. I think 2 weeks later we went up to RBW, the training school. I believe the wrestler also from Southampton, Ethan Hayes, he drove us there, and we went and took a session under George Castano, and yeah, just loved it from there, working on technical wrestling. Unfortunately lost contact with Anton then. Life got in the way, and I believe it was Facebook. We had each other in 2011, I believe, late 2011, and Anton was working in R&V wrestling, and he said come along. So I went along to the show, loved it. Some really nice people there. Done a bit of bumping, and in the January of 2012 to 2014 we continued. I was chuffed with the opportunity they gave me. We trained before shows, actually performing on shows. She won the R&V tag titles with Doorman Don. Really nice guy, really knowledgeable guy as well. Learned a lot from Don, you know. And from there, 2014 to 2016, moved on to the UKPW shows. So this was, I should have said at the start, this was initially the company that I met Anton, his company, UKPW, United Kingdom Pro Wrestling. Same again, trained before shows, and was thankful to be actually chosen to be on shows as well and take part, tag team matches, singles matches. And then once again life got in the way, and moving on to December 2019, I reached out to a local training school in Portsmouth, Quality Wrestling with Rishi, and carried out the training session with him, the private session. Really loved it. Really knowledgeable. Obviously Rishi's a legend, UK wrestling legend. Really genuine guy, and it was really nice to sort of get a one-on-one time with him. And he invited me later that month to a show before, I think it was Knockout Wrestling Entertainment. There was a Quality Wrestling Rumble, and chose me to take part, which was great. I was so chuffed. He allowed me to obviously take the win, and massive moment in my career to actually have not only a win but a Rumble win. So can't explain the feeling you feel when your ref raises your hand after, you know, all these cool guys in the ring with you. So that was an honor. So that was late 2019. 2020, before the world shut down, I was fortunate as well to train with the Kapow and the SWF in Guildford. They had like an open session, and some of the sort of students from the training session were able to take part in the match on that card later that night. I was chosen for that, which was so cool. That was awesome. And yeah, a lot of cool people there as well, and always someone helpful to just, you know, teach your pointers here and there, and that was so cool. Yes, COVID here, world shut down. That was the end of wrestling for me. Reached out 2021, August 2021, to the Kapow guys, SWF, and there was a rumble, and they had a training session before, and they invited me to the rumble on the show, and took part in that. I was the last one to be eliminated, so another cool showing again, so I really enjoyed that. And that was outside in the Hobbit in Southampton, and yeah, different, but so cool, so cool. It was a really nice setup they got there. And from there, 2023 in July, for British Heritage Wrestling, reached out to a good friend, and he said he'd put me on the card, which was a rumble, and got the itch again. Obviously, it never goes. And yeah, that was it, and that's till now. Like I say, hit my 40s now, so it's kind of time is winding down. So I feel it's time now to sort of set some goals. Well, I think about, you know, hanging it up, or hanging the boots up. I don't know what the expression is. But yes, I'll go through my goals with you. Hello everyone, back again. Trying to keep it down because my children are asleep, so I don't want to shab too loud and wake them up. But so apologies about sounding too wooden. But okay, so yeah, I just wanted to create this channel just to document my journey. Like I say, I've got a bit of experience now, in 20 sort of plus years now of, you know, in and out of the industry. Yeah, like I say, still green, but yeah, there's just certain things I want to do. Some goals, some, you know, easier goals to attain, and I've got some sort of moonshots that, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But you know, it's always nice to sort of aim, you know, shoot for the moon. But yeah, I'll run through them now. Okay, so the first one would be just attending a training session. So, you know, we need some sort of goals that we can actually achieve quite easily. So yeah, this would be attend old contacts, you know, phone up Quality Wrestling, or I believe Kapow now do training. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, that should hopefully be achievable within the first few weeks of starting this channel. Next one would be to get back on the show in some capacity, whether that's just helping out, would, you know, love to get involved with a company, you know, being a manager, someone's hired muscle, yeah, or, you know, maybe even a rumble somewhere, but yeah, just to get into or back onto a show in some capacity. My next one will be to wrestle a match for a company I've not worked for before. So there's quite a few options around the UK especially, but yeah, I believe that could be achievable with, you know, getting back in training and, you know, talking to people again. So yeah, I believe that one could be achievable. Following on, another one would be to win a title of some sort, you know, whether it be a championship or a title of, you know, world's worst wrestler. I don't know, but that could be one. Win a title of just being world's worst wrestler, or yeah. But yeah, that could be hopefully achievable. We'll see. Then moving on to the more sort of like, you know, moonshot type goals before I wind it down. would be to wrestle someone that's actually been on TV wrestling. So whether it be sort of like a 90s star, 2000s, 2010s, or someone recently that's been on TV. That would just be a dream. Would absolutely love that, yeah. So put it on the list. Next one would be, this might seem, you might just say, you know, you're having a laugh, you're being silly, would be to wrestle abroad, in Europe or America. I think that would be so cool, just to see different fans and different styles and work with different people. And, you know, it's not anything too crazy, but yeah, would absolutely be a dream. And talking of dreams, the final one, and like I say, massive moonshine. So, you know, you got to have them though. You got to have them. And I don't know, putting it out there and putting it on paper or out there on YouTube might make it a little bit more achievable, or, you know, I'm putting my neck on the line, so to speak. Would be, so this one would be to wrestle in Japan. Not talking New Japan, not talking, you know, Pro Wrestling Now or All Japan. Just could be an indie show in Japan somewhere. It could be achievable. I'm not too sure yet, so I'd have to look into it and talk to people and just see how that would go. Yeah, and then that's it really. I'm looking at like a 2-year time frame, and then, you know, if I can touch some of them goals and get them checked off, that would be great. If I can do them all, that'd be awesome. But I personally think this is probably the best way to retire, would be to, one, to document it, two, just have goals that I'm content with and would love, and then have no more regrets. So sort of bow out in fashion, happy and content. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. Please, you know, like, share, subscribe. It all helps. I've got some contact details in the description, so if anyone's, you know, involved with any wrestling in that, if you want to give me an email, would be much appreciated. Also in the comments, would love to chat to anyone, anything wrestling or any tips. Would love, absolutely love any pointers, tips. You know, even if you're not a wrestler, just YouTube tips or talking in front of cameras. Try not to go all loud and shouty and wrestling, you know, type, but trying to be sensible here. But any tips would be much appreciated. But yeah, if you could just like, share, subscribe, that'd be brilliant. Thank you. I'd like to start a chat below in the comments. I'll fire it off by asking, what's your favourite wrestling pay-per-view all time? We can have a chat on the next video about it and reflect and ask another one. But yeah, let's have a chat, and I'll be there as well. Thank you.